I'm out here in front of this gorgeous house that was just put up. We're going to talk to somebody. He lives in this house. He just recently made the move to Louisville. So if you want kind of an insider's view of what it's like to relocate to this area, you found the right video. That's what we're going to be talking about right now. I'm Neal Cox. I'm with Judah Real Estate Group here in Louisville, Kentucky, and this is the Living in Louisville channel. We're trying to get content out to people so they can make great decisions about their move to Louisville, or even if they're just thinking about it. So if that's something you're thinking about, you're going to want to subscribe to the channel. You're going to want to click the bell so that you get notifications. There'll be new videos coming out all the time. We want to make sure that you get to see those videos. And if you're really someone that's thinking about making a move to the Louisville area, you got to go a step further. You got to call, you got to text, you got to email, or you can sound the bugle, because we're going to get you off to the races. This is a house that actually a client of mine purchased when he moved here from Nashville. His name is Brant. I'm going to let him give you kind of an insider's view about what it's like to relocate here to the Louisville area. Come check it out.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. Good to see you, Neal.
You as well.
What can I do for you today?
Well, this is Brant Fry. He recently moved from Nashville to Louisville, Kentucky, and I wanted to be able to give you an insider's view of what that's like. What did you find out? What was a surprise? So what's your overall feeling about that move?
Easy transition. Louisville's a great place to live, very family oriented. Cost of living is immaculate, among the best that I've seen, and I've actually traveled quite a bit. Easy to find a house, lots of great family friendly neighborhoods. One of the biggest surprises that my wife and I were actually really pumped about was daycare. We found affordable daycare probably the first week, and then we found the house within a month of looking
very quickly. And the daycare was good too. When I met you, your wife was like 9 months pregnant, and you were like, this is critical that we find daycare options before we move up here. And they were able to do that.
And the cool thing is kind of with the roadways here, it's really easy to get not only to the house but to work and to daycare. So I'm 30 miles, 25 miles from work, but it's a 25 minute commute, so it's awesome. Not the hour-long commute you see in some of these bigger cities. But with Louisville, you actually get a lot of the same attractions that you do in other major metro areas. So there's a lot of attractive things about this area that we've been really impressed with. So
we don't have top-level sports teams, but to me, that's the only thing we don't have compared to some other major cities.
Yeah, but you got the new soccer team.
That's right.
With the brand new stadium, which is actually really cool, especially right now, and how well they take care of their facility. I don't know if you've seen it. They're actually driving by. They actually heat their grass, so it's actually not even a turf like most days. It's actually real grass, and there's heaters on it right now. So we're super excited to get out this spring, check the team out.
Louisville has come out big. It's only been within the past 10 years that team has been here, and the support has been huge for it. It's been amazing.
Yeah. A couple other big things we like about here: lots of open parks, lots of wide open spaces for kids, dogs run. I mean, obviously, I think you guys can take a look around. We've got 2 Australian Shepherds that are going to kind of be able to run free. I say run free, run within our yard limits. How about that?
Within the restrictions of the county, right?
There you go. There you go. But yeah, it's a great place to live. It's family friendly, and again, the cost of living. We were able to get here and relatively easily find a house in a great neighborhood, and that we're super excited about. It's my wife, like we talked about, is a hand therapist, and Louisville just kind of randomly happens to be the place of the first hand transplant, with a lot of good hand therapy options for her to look at. So we're really kind of coming here looking to expand her horizon, and we're excited. It's a great place. It's got some good weather. It's a hair colder, but the city takes care of the roads, and it's been great so far.
Have you picked a side yet? University of Louisville or University of Kentucky?
Oh, I'm too new for that one. Now I will say I am an SEC person, so coming from where we're at, so and I got to kind of see. I want to get in and experience and see how some of the folks here how they waver. But it's been fun. You know, right now I'm working central to downtown, and so you know, anytime I get off work and there's a Louisville sporting event, it tends to be pretty action packed. So it's cool to see fans be so loyal to their school.
Absolutely. U of L we've had some troubles here lately, and it's a huge issue. You know, our fans are passionate and care deeply about University of Louisville sports.
Sure. So, but no, we're excited to get out, check it out. I know there's some March Madness games coming up this way. Checked out the food scene a little bit here. It's good food, good people. It's been great. We're working with some good clients up here. There's a lot of big name employers that are up here. Airport's easy to get in and out of, so it's you know, it's a short. And the other cool thing we haven't even touched on is kind of the universal location of Louisville. You know, you can get from here to Nashville, you can get from here to Cincinnati, you can get from here to Indiana. Actually moving up here, we're a hair closer to home. You can get to St. Louis fairly easily, so it opens up the door for a lot of options to go drive places. So that's right. Another cool. We mentioned a benefit in a different video that there's a lot of quick day trips that are real easy. So Lexington's another one.
Yep.
So yeah, there's a lot of great things that Louisville has to offer. And
I can't wait for you to discover the Kentucky Derby and the Kentucky Derby Festival, where
that's right.
For 2 weeks the city is done. It's party mode.
Yeah, we're excited. I know my wife actually texted me about the tickets and looking into getting some. So
nice.
No, it's been great. It's been an easy, smooth transition. We were lucky to kind of meet you, you know, and have built actually a good relationship. And heck, I called you the other day on my way up just to see how the roads were.
Yeah.
So very, very friendly, very family-oriented place. So we're excited.
Okay, bonus question.
Awesome.
You came here from Nashville. I know you love Nashville. I'm not a Titans fan. I'm sorry.
Neither am I. Truth be told, but
what's just some quick comparisons? Nashville versus Louisville.
So first quick thing I see, so we'll talk about some positives here. Cost of living. Cost of living is much more affordable. This home here in Nashville would be far more expensive. On the downside, the airport here. So Nashville, I can get anywhere in a anywhere.
If you're a package, though, you can get anywhere.
If you're a package, you can. That is a true statement. It's just figuring out how to get both legs, both arms in the box, right? And I don't know the weight restrictions, but other big thing is Nashville's got all the big attractions, right? It's Music City. It's got big attractions. There's always something going on there, and then it's got this is a little bit more of a little bit of a slower pace, where Nashville is kind of a big city with a small town feel, but still got the hustle and bustle, and it's really booming there. Here, to be honest with you, and this is me just being brutally honest, working downtown, Louisville's got great bones, and this is just me shooting straight. It's got great bones, the avenues in and out of downtown, and the room and the parking and the streets. What I would love to see, with me being up here now, is I would love to see more development in that downtown core. And you can kind of see it sprinkled in throughout there, but there's a lot of buildings that have a lot of good architecture that if the city would get some investors, put some life into those things, I think it would spur some. 4th Street Live is a great example. Right now, not a lot happening, but it's got great bones. It's got the parts and the pieces to be a mover and a shaker. So I think all the bones are there. I think it's just kind of getting some investors in here. And
I think that's a fair assessment. I would say over the past couple of decades, it's come a long way too. The riverfront used to be an industrial wasteland.
Sure.
And so
those are some of the things I don't know. But driving around, it kind of reminds me. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Kansas City. I grew up in Missouri, and it kind of reminds me of old railroad town. And you can see a lot of the railroads here. And it's with where it's located. Again, going back to Lexington, Indiana, Cincinnati, St. Louis, Nashville. I mean, it's hard to beat the reach of all those big towns. It's got all, and the cost, and then you put the cost of living on there. And I mean, really, if you kind of look at it from a development standpoint, if someone came in and said, "Hey, let's go put this airline and expand it to go get more direct flights or fly from here to here," that would spur some development and get more people coming. Highways in and out are great.
Yep.
and then focus on kind of that downtown core. It's great bumps.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that is one downside, is that if you're flying somewhere, you usually have to fly from here to a hub.
Sure.
To Atlanta, to Dallas.
Now, you do fly direct to Orlando once a day, which is awesome.
Not bad.
No, it's not. Sunny Florida.
Go see Mickey.
That's
You've
right.
got a couple young kids that will enjoy that here soon.
That is right. We're actually going down in March, so we're going to hop that direct flight. So
excellent.
Yeah. So that's brutally honest. We enjoy it so far.
We like honesty. We're really trying to give people an actual insider view of what it's like.
Yeah. Awesome.
Cool. Well, I appreciate your time for giving kind of the insider's view.
Yeah, absolutely. Come check it out. It's been awesome for us.
It's getting dark on us here. We'll have to wrap this up for the night. But that is a real, honest insider's view of someone who has located from one city to Louisville, and the good, the bad, and the ugly. He's very honest, and I was glad to work with them as clients. But if you're interested in checking out more of our videos, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, click the bell to get notifications, and it'll tell you, hey, there's a new video. And we would love for you to see those videos, especially if you're someone who really is thinking of making a move here to Louisville. If that's you, you've got to go one step further besides subscribing. You've got to reach out. You need to call, email, text, or sound the bugle, because we're going to get you off to the races to your relocation here to Louisville, Kentucky. Thank you for watching this. We'll see you on the next one.